What's going on, everybody? This is Jeff with Altcoin Buzz. Well, I'll tell you what's going on. This darn Cardano. I almost said Electronium. I'm telling you guys, man, that Electronium is getting ready to go, but we'll just hold tight on that, anyways. But Cardano, wow. So my comments, my questions that I am kind of seeing, and some of the direction the people who are investing are going, is they're calling it a Ethereum killer, and they're saying, can it replace Ethereum, Ethereum's market cap, all this and that? Is it an Ethereum killer? And I think the question to that is, well, let's see if they put some points on the board first before we start calling it anything like that, right? So what I mean by that is, how many ICOs are they building on their blockchain? How many crypto kitties are being built on their blockchain developer platform? How many crypto pets are there? What are they doing that's really changing the game? And that's where we need to really zero in, right? So if we go to this Cardano here, that's just sitting at 51 cents. You know that I made this video back when it was at 2 cents. It's still getting a lot of traffic here. I made it on October 25th. Buy Cardano coin before Moonshot in 2018. I bought these coins when I was in Singapore. I bought these for 2 cents. And I bought about 11,000 of them at that time, and it wasn't a big investment, but I did it. I felt good about myself, and I was kind of concerned. I was saying, man, there's 25 billion of these things. it'll be hard to get some volume. This was back, this was a long time ago. This was back in October. I'm saying that tongue in cheek, but that was what, 3 months ago, thereabouts, almost 3 months ago. Back then, these high total supply coins were not known to get these kind of massive price injections or price actions. So I would have said, so when it went up to 12 cents, I was like, man, that's pretty high. I was like, that might be an all-time high, but that was because I didn't have enough insight into. I had an idea that it could catch up to Ethereum, what I mean by that was the Ethereum market cap, and I think the Ethereum market cap at the time was around 35 billion, thereabouts. So I said, well, if it gets to a $35 billion market cap, it would probably have around about $1 valuation, which would be pretty good. So I had an idea that it could get to $1, but now I'm saying with Ethereum being at 69 billion, I'm thinking Cardano could possibly get as high as, man. So let's just do the math here. So if it doubles, if it has a $26 billion market cap, it would be worth $1, right? So if you double that, it'd be worth $4. So a $5 Cardano, could Cardano be worth $5? That's a question that I think, I think it could be a $5 coin. But it's going to have to start putting some points on the board and start having some things happen actually in the tech side of it. But a $5 Cardano is very realistic. At what point, and at that point, where would Ethereum be? Well, you'd like to think that Ethereum would be over $100 billion. And probably Bitcoin by that point would be a $5 billion market cap, maybe even way more than that. Bitcoin, I'm honestly suggesting that Bitcoin will be closing in on $1 trillion market cap at some point. So it's funny because, that's really high numbers, and it's kind of out of this world numbers. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I'm saying I wouldn't be surprised to see that. I wouldn't be surprised to see $100 billion or $1 trillion market cap here, Ethereum over $100 billion, and Cardano up here at $70 billion market cap. So a $5 Cardano, yeah, that's realistic. Now, if that happens, and I look back at my 11,000 that I purchased then, yeah. So I'm bringing this up because that's a lesson. If that does end up happening, that would be a lesson to me that I'm sharing with you about what happens when you sell and take profit on your full position. And I'll tell you exactly what I was thinking at that particular moment. I was saying, well, if I take profit here at 12 cents, when it pulls back down to 10 or to like 8 cents thereabouts, I was waiting for it to go to 8 cents. So when it goes back to 8 cents, I'll have increased my purchasing power, but it never went back to 8 cents. And Bitcoin kind of pulled back a little bit off what I sold it at. So I was like, that's not really the type of gain so I'll just hold and wait because I'm sure it'll come back off that. And then I was wrong. I was wrong and it took off. But when it started taking off last night, I knew it was back on a run. So um, I sensed that it was going back, but my projection on the pullback wasn't quite there. So I would say, no, I didn't lose anything on the deal. Like it's not like I lost money or anything like that. So it's not the end of the world. In fact, I still walked away with what five times gains thereabouts. So it was all good. But that was just a lesson learned there. So if we take a look at Cardano though, and we drill down here, let's see what's going on in their social media. Okay, so we want to know about what they're talking about on Twitter, right? So exploring the history and the rise of Cardano ADA crypto sale. So you can come on here and get some information. But while that loads, Japanese companies start paying employees in Bitcoin. So they're talking about Bitcoin here. Thank you. Apology accepted. And let's see what they're referring to. So this is Charles Hoskinson. He is the leader of the Cardano project. Let's pull him up in another tab and we'll get into all this stuff here. We'll also pull up the website. So Cardano is a decentralized public blockchain, the cryptocurrency project, and is fully open source. Cardano is developing a smart contract platform which seeks to deliver more advanced features than any protocol. And if you go in here to learn more about Cardano, you'll discover some of the amazing stuff. Here's Charles Hoskinson talking about it in a video that you'd probably want to watch. There's also transparency. You'll want to go through all this. Genesis block distribution. I'm not going to read all this because that's a lot to read, but I'm just showing you where you kind of want to go through. And then you can come in here and take a look at the philosophy underneath the white paper. So some great talking points right here. Development of decentralized funding mechanism for the future work, building in the ability to upgrade post-deployed systems without destroying the network, acknowledging the need to account for multiple assets in the same ledger, learning from the nearly 1,000 altcoins by embracing features that make sense. So, learning from the past, making it better and more updated. Obviously, Ethereum is having to learn on the fly, taking something that, from where Ethereum was and where they are now, they've had to iron out a lot of bugs. And Cardano thinks, or is basically in a position to be able to, overcome some of those in a more efficient way. At least that's the plan. And let's go ahead and take a look at this right here. Exploring the history and the rise of Cardano. Cardano is the first pure blockchain powered by scientists. So on the Cardano website, it used to have a lot more information about the development side of it. But the Cardano Foundation is where you're going to be able to get some information also. And it is powered by scientists, so that's been one of the things they've talked about for a while, meaning that there's really a scientific community behind Cardano. Cardano has invented a new method of proof of stake with a strong focus on cryptography on top of a secure and fast blockchain. The organization employs a highly skilled team of lawyers and regulators whose main goal is to integrate this coin into the financial world. So with it now obviously way ahead of top 15 coins, I mean, where's it sitting at right now? If we just look here, at this current moment, Cardano's number 6. It's just past IOTA. And we'll talk about IOTA here shortly, but the big thing is, Cardano is on a meteoric rise. I mean, it's moonshotting. It's moonshotting. And the video that I made a while back, moonshot in 2018, huh? That'll be interesting how 2018 is going to look for Cardano. Can it get to it used to be, can Cardano get to $1? Now I'm saying, can Cardano get to $5? And I think it's possible. But I'm going to watch this video time and again and remember the good old days when I bought Cardano at 2 cents. Oh man, it doesn't bother me at all because it's just the world that we live in, So I sold at 5 times profit. Could be sitting at 25 times profit, or it was 2.6 cents, right? So whatever. Um, no big deal. Here's Charles Hoskinson. So this is why we succeed. We never stop working. We never stop dreaming. Thanks everyone for the faith and support. So let's go ahead and follow him on Twitter. By the way, guys, if you are on Twitter, you can follow us at altcoinbuzzio. You need to put in the IO at the end. So altcoinbuzzio. Oh, and by the way, while we're at this, go ahead and follow us on Instagram now. So I'm going to be posting price projections and updates and stuff on Instagram, so you can follow us at Altcoin Buzz. Really easy. So we're also going to be looking to do some merchandise on there because me personally, I've actually ordered custom-made Bitcoin shirts and custom-made merchandise. So we're going to be looking to do some of that, and I'm just taking this moment to plug that and let you guys know what's going on, what's coming up, if you guys are interested. But anyway, let's get back to Charles. He's retweeting good old Litecoin here. That they're having a conversation. What are they talking about? Well, let's take a look, see if Satoshi Light. Seriously, if you guys are game, I'll assign some engineers free of charge to assist in the specification implementation of what? Read the paper. See, we're just digging around. This is what we do, guys. We go through this stuff. Blockchain protocols such as blockchain provide decentralized consensus mechanism, proof of stake, proof of work. In this work, we introduce and initiate a new primitive for blockchain protocols called non-interactive proofs of proof of work. Okay, yeah, way to go, scientists, guys, huh? Anyway, so this sounds like a little bit of showboating, but because if I'm Charlie Lee and I see Cardano coming up my you know what, and he's telling me, well, I got something you should check out because we're ahead of the curve on this, and you don't have that yet. We'll implement it free of charge. Like it's not really showboating. It's just kind of maybe also a little bit of keeping things cool with the neighbors. But you know, you're gonna want to follow Charles Hoskinson, as I just did right there. I showed you how to do it, and I showed you how to stay in touch or stay in, basically keep on what's going on. You know, what's relevant, and I think that's important to a lot of you guys. But here he is. This is why we succeed. We never stop working, never stop dreaming. Thanks, everyone, for the faith and support. I think that's an important point to make. You guys, it's really important that you take these words serious. Why he succeeded. Never stop working, never stop dreaming. So those two things right there, keep the faith, you know, have faith in that process there. But I'm just showing you, you know, the man behind Cardano, so you get an idea of who you're investing in and who's going to be leading that project, you know, and that's the guy, right? So he's got all these interesting numbers here, but what's IOHK, right? You need to know more about IOHK. Let's go to the website. So cascading disruption, experimentation is the mother of creation. So, you know, you can come on here and check it out, but you got projects. You're going to see the projects that they got going on. IOHK, Cardano, blockchain technology, cryptocurrency software, and beyond. Who's on the team? So you got a team here. So, am I buying Cardano at this price? I guess that would be the next question. I have a hard time justifying what my actions were when I sold at 12 cents. So I'm kind of bitter about that. Obviously, that's my own tough pill to swallow. But I would say that as of 3 days ago, I could have bought it back at 12 cents. So I'm having a hard time justifying jumping in at 51 cents, although I do think that a $5 Cardano is very realistic. So if I think it's got a chance to get to a $5 Cardano, why would I not jump in at 51 cents? And like I said, it's just a tough pill to swallow in my circumstance. So yeah, probably not. I was so close last night to jumping in at 25 cents. And the reason I didn't was because I couldn't free up any money, couldn't free up any cryptocurrency to buy in at a price point that I wanted to. So I've had to look at other cryptocurrencies that I feel have the same kind of potential to pop and go like Cardano does. But I'm definitely using this historical here. I'll jump back in if it pulls back off an all-time high like this to a nice stable range. Like right now, I'm more bullish on long term. I'm more bullish on the rise of IOTA at this price, even though there's been a lot of FUD here. So I buy the FUD. I usually do. I buy in when there's FUD. I don't usually buy when everyone's hyping it to the all-time highs. Does that mean that sure, I know there's people on here who think it'll go to $1, and it probably could. It probably would at some point in the near future. But to get 2 times gains out of it, I'm not in that big of a hurry. I think I can get 2 times gains out of a lot of other cryptocurrencies. In fact, I'm not going to give you those in this video, but I will in the next couple of videos let you know where I'm seeing some 2 times gains or 3 times gains or 4 times gains coming soon. So anyways, guys, this is Jeff with Altcoin Buzz. If you enjoy videos like this, where we talk about cryptocurrencies, you can subscribe to this channel. And if you're already subscribed, click that bell next to subscribe. And let's see what happens when good old Bitcoin hits $20,000. That's going to be some big news for us, guys. That's going to be some big news. Look at the market capitalization closing in on $600 billion. Wow. All right, guys, see you later.